death dotted outside B long. I'm like, where is everybody from Oxygen Esports? But there they are. Left. They spread their wings. They leave their nest that was the ramp. Good flash, that recon. Bolt will be allowed to reveal one. Mitch gonna exchange some shots and actually lands a couple, unfortunately. Oxygen on the losing end of the duels thus far. Shock Dart will force him away. JonahP, our heartthrob here, will find the first snap before going down. And we'll see who gets to find the last. It's Trent. And that... Okay, a beautiful cross-map knife gets just about everybody, if not everybody. See, everybody actually still suppressed here. No flashes, no teleports, no nothing for Oxygen Esports as they push on through.
The damage is there, absolutely, for Oxygen. 25 HP that Verno is left with. The spike still gonna get planted. JonahP now back in the game. Back inside and trying to find something else. There's no way Oxygen make this one happen 2v2.
Yeah, they have to try and find a way to deal with Mitch, who's got himself a Spectre. He's backside. 0 point to try and reveal. JonahP gonna hop onto the spike. Mitch the first one to peek here, just off of the gravity well. He loses the fight. Mitch 3 kills on the round. Hoping to put this one in favor of Oxygen Esports. However, leaps his way to safety. Pwny on the back lines. Only gonna be met by net, maybe. Met by net here. Tex the first one up, the first one to fall. Now a Sheriff picked up into the hands of valyn. This round is going the way that you would expect.
With everybody playing together as well, trying to meet some of the players mid, but not really the case. He goes for the spike being planted. And for the round, going the way of Oxygen is valyn and JonahP are the last players alive. Gonna get some exit frags. We'll get just one for JonahP before getting shot down by randyySAVAGE. And
Pwny's just not having fun right now.
Yeah, that's the early advantage for...
It looked like a Nightfall that reveals 1, maybe 2 on the site. Pwny will find his way on, but he's gonna get spammed. No Yoru help for the rest of this round. 3 players still postured up inside main. Verno gonna even the odds and taking down net. That is the catch-all for the Garden. He's now gone. The rest of the defense, mind you, 3 players of the 4 are here, and they're not gonna give this one up for free. Here comes valyn and Jonah to battle back for 2, and Scuba left alongside support in Verno to play the cross, but with 13 seconds. I mean, this is it. All you have to do if your Tex is survive, stay off the site. If your Oxygen, there's nothing you can do.
This information is good, and one of the tools that you actually get to get a lot of value off. Just pinging where the player is going to be. Trying to get it, but doesn't get any kills, so the ultimate's over, and the Hunter's Fury comes next.
Yeah, but how about that? Yeah, they force Trent back, but that Hunter's Fury lines up just about everybody. valyn to find the first. Trent makes good with that ultimate. Mitch here to try and trade, but it's net instead to push through the Nebula smoke. And, well, the 2 that remain this time is Verno once more. He's gone. randyySAVAGE find the first 2 line up. Now this space has been taken, courtesy of the drone. Tex, close and personal, has the knives in 1 kill, and there it is. Knives online. He's just going to walk away from this one. Still has that tailwind available. Now it's activated. He can look to get out of dodge after taking that shot. It's exactly what he does. Misses the shot. Player down for Oxygen Esports. They look to take this a site. Beautiful flash. Toxic screen, actually. Going to keep Pwny going. Unrevealed for now. It's not full control just yet. Finally, Scuba will get the spike planted.
Having to back up Vortex after that 1 kill, but so given that space for Oxygen to work out and waiting for the time for exactly this, the Cosmic Divide coming through. As the players from Oxygen, a couple of them playing from Art, and it is working out. Pwny, good for 2.
Yeah, a little hard to read in that one. I thought Pwny was dealt with. Instead, he finds 2 of his own. Does teleport to safety. Now net on the backstab, but dealt with himself. It's all up to Tex. Got himself an operator. Walks inside the snake bite. Vulnerable. Here in this one, that wall's gonna go down. He's gonna look to stick this one all the way. Nope. Pwny won't allow it. He hops up.
They're all across the map. Do they expect 4? I mean.
No, they did not at all. Completely overwhelmed. The strength in numbers works. Mitch and Scuba gonna try and back away from that, but this is weapons that can end up in the hands of the guard, and they're not gonna stay to fight it.
Yeah, now you know as well, the last 2 players, they were not lurking, but also going for the B hit. Very well read. Very well read as well for the guard. Scuba, the last one alive here. And
losing minimal members whenever they do, fighting around. Speaking of members going down, it's randyySAVAGE, the first one to fall. That haunt dealt with it. Allows for pwny to walk onto the site, though. Flashes out. They turn away from it, and he's just 1 HP. Walks right into the crosshair. JonahP deals with him. Gets some more. Here he is. 3K on the round. Tex wants a bit of the action, and he will be allowed. A scuba with 56 HP. Make it 16. This is just feeling so overwhelming thus far. He's going to try his darndest to fight his way back into the round, but he doesn't have the spike. Doesn't have the HP. Also missing out on some of the information as the players of the guard are all over the map.
30 seconds left.
Also queued up here. That one's gonna go just as the lockdown dissipates. Nobody detained. Got a good setup here. Turret. Oh no. Well, that good setup kind of gets hurt for now. Those nano swarms won't be making an appearance here. pwny's still fighting forward, though. JonahP gonna find a kill with the fragment onto Mitch. He didn't want to give up his position. And now everybody from Oxygen starting to get cut down. A tap onto the spike means a gravity well gone. Verno gonna try his hand out towards long. Meanwhile, Scuba doesn't want to give up his position just yet. They know that they're on the spike, and Verno just can't do anything about it. Never mind. He spams for the box. Maybe he has done enough. He tries. Not committed by Trent and Jonah.
Goodbye.
Needed that. Needed that from Mitch. Needed that from Tex, though, to get it back. That's absolutely huge. The guard still have a way in this round, but it might not be through Tex or valyn. Their health little low.
I believe one of them got spotted here, but do they know where pwny's gonna be crouching as well? Oh, it turns around right time as well for pwny.
Yeah, good help for the team there, dealing with that drone. pwny finds another 2 kills on the round for the Yoru.
One enemy
Scuba
remaining.
up close, and I said if you're gonna win it, it was. And this round, and the rounds following. Ooh, only. JonahP gets first blood. Verno, Mitch on the second and the third, however. Scuba obviously not happy about his fate. The fate of the round leans in favor of Oxygen for now. 0 point. Reveals nobody. Turret dealt with. randyySAVAGE, who's sitting on a Guardian. Up the first swarm. Good damage on a Trent. That will delay. Marshall's still here. Shot goes wide. Oof, okay. Okay, Randy, what a shot here. Looks to find another.
Spike planted.
But we'll just force JonahP back. At the end of the day, a plant for the guard this round. As I said previously, should be the tie game. For Oxygen Esports, randyySAVAGE is going to make sure of that. Instead, it's Mitch from long range. The judge gets it done. Oxygen, they tie us up, but this is where the game gets started here in the second half.
And we've seen that one timeout when it was 4-2-4 for the guard.
Also where the judge lies and helps up close and personal, but Tex does it again. Out goes the fake out, but it might not matter. Tex for 3 on the round. Scuba gets back 1, but 1 is not enough. He needs a whole lot more. He's stalled for quite some time, but that spike will be planted. And the clock has been refreshed for the guard. Scuba's only got a Guardian with 2,700 credits. Can afford to go for something crazy, but this would... I think this would exceed crazy if he made this work.
In a 1v4 as well. Completely surrounded, spotted. In 17 HP. Nothing else that Scuba was able to do. And they don't want to even let him run away.
They know that it's coming, that gate crash was taken, but it was not very close to the A site. So just leave the B site. This pwny, meanwhile, his teammates are dying here on this one. Mitch gonna try and hold it down, but a 3-for-1 trade thus far does not feel great. Out goes the first Yoru. The second one dealt with, and how about it?
Gonna be using that Blade Storm as well. Not hunting for anybody. Nobody to be found, though. This A site is gonna be for free. They're gonna spot the player, goes for the swing, and valyn is there to help out.
Fake out, blindside, everything tossed out to blind everybody out. pwny leaps forward, catches one at the right click. valyn there to trade it back for 2-for-1 thus far. Trent and Net find their way into the kill feed. Verno, now the last one standing, but a doable situation. A 1v2. As utility, will toss out the first star. Tries to avoid some of that spam. We'll send some back. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of bullets left in these guns. He's forced to reload, which just takes more time off the clock. Turret dealt with, nano swarm used. The clock is on the side of the guard. Unfortunately for Verno, not on his. JonahP with one more bit of utility.
One enemy.
Verno against the world here. Finds one. Interesting. Taken out of the dimensional drift there. Only tried to go into the ultimate, but just gets completely denied by the null command. Next up is randyySAVAGE, met by the operator. Two players just around the corner, and the spam should be enough. Pwny deals with the first. Blindside goes out. JonahP, however, gets revealed. It doesn't matter, and Scuba left again in a 1v4. Last time we saw him try it. This time, he's got to walk away from it and concede the 11th round of the guard.
And I mean, what can you do in that situation, right? No utility that can be used. Plus, everybody end up being contested. No, immediately backing up.
30 seconds left.
And Mitch just could not get out of there in time. Playing through sewers, you only have one way out, and it's not the quickest. Dealt with. Mitch dealt with. 4 remain here. Operator up close and personal. I believe the gate crash is gone, so we just got to try and walk out of this one as he sends another shot. Out goes the fake out, but valyn not falling for it. Trying to buy time. Unfortunately, there's too much on the clock, and it allowed for the plant. And in a 3v5, make it a 2v5. Scuba and randyySAVAGE try their hand at the unthinkable here. Been a daunting task all game here on Pearl Oxygen Esports. Left swirling in it all as Tex does it again.
Flawless.
Trent just behind him. A flawless on. About spotted, and I believe we're going to see the stun. Oh, okay, well, the first of the diffs go the way of Tex. Now we start to get that util, and that aggression starting to go the way of the guard. They cut it down to just one as randyySAVAGE. Classic in hand, and it gets planted a dash onto the side. It's Tex to be the first one up. valyn deals with Pwny on the way out, and he wants some more as he dances around, and it's Mitch to trade it back with JonahP there quicker on the draw.
No
Two
way.
players dead now for the attack.
Again, Oxygen end up going for the B side. As Verno's trying to fight, and just to get a couple, and okay, Oxygen finally capitalizing 3v2. Trent and JonahP, two initiators, last one alive for this round, but the spike has been planted. The 3 players on the attacking side, they know exactly where this can be coming from. JonahP, though, from garage. It's fine. randyySAVAGE able to answer in time, and
A situation that started like this for the guard last time ended up in Oxygen's hands, so we'll see. They can turn 4v3 around. Rolling Thunder on the backside. JonahP, though, still dealt with. Stunned up was Mitch, but he still finds the kill. Now both players noted. And what do they have to try and stall? Vault line for the first. The dart landed
Mitch
right on top of Verno, and he just has no way out. Now he has to try and play the shock darts, play the rifle. valyn gonna stick to defuse. 2 players thrown at him. The spike to be defused. The kills will go the way of Verno. Force everybody off, and they were hoping that it pushed him into the welcome arms of the defenders that were moving their way through the A site. But instead, Scuba finds the first kills. 2 players detained. Not like this. Net has absolutely no idea, and Pwny's allowed to tee off, but he only gets one. A beautiful flash to find its way through makes this one look doable from the guard. They're looking to salvage. As the smokes are out, the health bars, they're low. Trent will deal with 1 of 3. Scuba falls. Hunter Fury now queued up, and nobody can get anywhere near this spike. As JonahP and Trent just have no way back into this round. And Oxygen Esports have found a way to tie us up.
wow, what a good play as well. I can't believe Pwny stayed alive and was able to get his one. I mean, as that killjoy, I can't blame you. You're not expecting one of the...
Two. He's got the best play of the game right here. Catches JonahP with utility out. Can't quite find the kill. Does eventually through the box. Paranoia as Trent goes back to try and win the fight. Those are the weapons. Those are the rifles that they brought into this round. But they've all been taken down as randyySAVAGE grabs control and Tex. Tex, what can you do? You're completely crunched as 2 players assume this position out towards long, and Net, who was forced off the site with 25 HP, has to try and retake it. He's only got a sheriff.
Oh, I can't believe randyySAVAGE...
Takes the first duel, he'll lose it. The odds are even, but valyn undetected this entire time as the deposit down towards sewers. A tap on the spike. Don't commit it just yet. Recon bolt up and out. Is the util still in hand? Trent has no rifle to fight with. Now they know the position of valyn, but can they assume the position of Net?
I mean, as long as you know there's one behind, they get to have the spike planted like this. Planted for the 2 players of Oxygen. Pwny's so low, so depending a little bit more on Scuba, but Pwny, yeah, immediately down.
Yeah, smoke onto the site though. Shrouded step, smoke on the spike on the inside.
No
Both
way.
Omens duel, but valyn comes out on top. Scuba just about had the play. The guard will tie us up.
Yeah, another fight. Three of the players push towards from C long, and the operator's not gonna connect early on, immediately forcing the Jet to back up.
Ooh,
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, given another fight, able to right his wrongs. Pwny does good damage onto him, but 45 health is more than enough for an operator to take another shot. See if that flash is enough to do it. It does buy out one more. Mitch gonna get that spike planted. Back away from it. 5 players out for the retake.
Oh, and a little bit of damage that Tix had to take early on, but his teammates should be able to take care of it if everything goes well. And yeah, of course, valyn is gonna do it. Scuba and Verno down.
And
Last player standing.
I mean, how interesting is it all? randyySAVAGE sprays down one. Nanoswarm for the next. That spike is halfway, though. Turret's down. Tex low HP. Still has... No, it's actually a rifle, so this duel could go either way. There's just 4 players on the other side. valyn, though, in a bit of a tricky spot. Paranoia should delay. Unaffected by all of this, by the way, is JonahP. We'll see how much he's able to get done. Scuba just about caught with his pants down and his util out, and that's exactly the case. Net finds that frag. 4 players now stacked up, and they were ready for it. He tried to go surfing through the sky, but it did not matter. And with the site being taken, 14 seconds left on the clock. We'll see if they try and push the pace here. Alarm bot's down. Nanoswarms to follow. Hunter Shuri trying to deal with the ultimate, but instead it's Verno to get run down, and randyySAVAGE has to do it with 13 HP. He's been detained, and this half is over.
Accepting the defeat at the end as...
A body shot away from death, though, so Oxygen
Enemy down.
still have to be perfect in this, and that is not one of those players. That was a headshot away from death. randyySAVAGE battles back for another. Trent gets revealed and taken down. There's surely no way that valyn can find a way back into this one. He swaps weapons, and that will be his undoing. Oxygen Esports grab themselves a pistol and start marching.
Not going for the strong buy as the Garden wanted to contest it early on. Do not want to even allow that spike to be planted. And yeah, holding it up close, pwny goes down.
valyn starting hot here in this one. A player still backside as valyn will find another. Eventually dealt with by the Hunter's Fury, but the trades are there and they're in favor of the guard. JonahP not the happiest about where his health will land, so this one,
Can't use that yet.
I mean, it's really 10 HP away from a 2v2.
But in the meantime, 2v3. The good aggression that came through from the guard to secure just a little bit more, to secure those numbers. Even though the round has already been expensive, I think there's a chance here for Verno and Mitch. Both of them full HP playing together, but Mitch going down makes things so much more difficult. Trying to find, isolate those duels. Can he do it?
Nobody better. Verno, on 3 in the last round, needs to do it again here in this one. Net's the first one up. That weapon's been upgraded, but there's only 10 rounds left in the magazine. Fault line comes through out from long. Next up might just be Trent, the full HP Sova, expecting the jump peak, but just not given anything as he crosses back towards garage. There's no time left. Verno gonna find the kills. Maybe one more on the way out. Yes, he does. 4 kills. Haven't found anything just yet. Retake imminent. Not a heap of tools in way of ultimates to do it, though. So it'll be everything allowed to the characters just in general. randyySAVAGE gets a little too aggressive. valyn also going to deal with the rest of this defense, and holy, okay, I mean, it's once more a blur, but this time it is not in favor of Oxygen. A sheet's flawless for the guard to tie us up.
Yeah, the time is so good. I mean, played so well. The lockdown comes in, and Oxygen, they make that decision to actually play aggressive, try to shut it down, but the guard was expecting exactly that. And with that, everybody down, and we're tied up once again. We've seen it so many times throughout this match, through the map number 1, and now this map number 2 of Haven. The first time that we get to see it for the guard, and they're absolutely putting up a fight. So is Oxygen, as they attempt to get this thrifty. Verno, the only one with a Vandal.
Yeah, I've been going to the Church of Verno, and he told me 1 rifle is all they need. That rifle's still in play. Blinded, though, is pwny. He gets a little too aggressive. And slowly but surely, that rifle in tow. The
No
health bars are
way.
low, and just like that, it looks doable. Net left in a 1v3, healthy on the Killjoy. Util just around the corner, and that rifle wasn't even the linchpin in the play.
Oh, you said the one Vandal, one rifle is all they need, but the sheriffs are just enough for the job. A 1v3 for Net. Absolutely expecting him to be holding this spike. Hard to find, and with that, Net forced to back up. It's just so unbelievable and such a good read for Oxygen.
30 seconds
Everybody was on that seaside in a matter of seconds.
Mitch might get caught out here, though.
Turrets destroyed.
Expecting the push. Back out towards long.
Nope. Aggressive push that the defense wants to take, and pwny position for it.
That doesn't feel great.
All right, Net.
Aggression from
All
the
right.
defense, and there's your catch-all once more. Oxygen trying to find their way through the drain, and they're caught by the filter that is Net. But a trade kill back, and 2 players with the rifle, 1 without. randyySAVAGE will happily scoop that one up as they work their way now to navigate through this 3v4.
It's interesting because they go for that aggression, though that Rolling Thunder 4 Mitch was available. Unfortunately, it's one of the ones that get caught early on. And so this defense just becomes so much more difficult. The swing had to be on time, and of course it is for Tex.
When you know that everybody's gonna be playing off the site, should that be the case? First up shot goes wide. Scuba fished out of the cubby.
You should
Fortunately,
run.
pwny put in an awkward spot. Hacker lockdown comes through. Net to try and help his team take this site in the only safe spot. Well, that's been cleared out. pwny is no more.
And the play wasn't bad. The play was actually pretty good for Oxygen, just having pwny all the way back with an operator trying to swing off the contact for Scuba, but Scuba got taken down all by himself. pwny had no visibility. The operator also doesn't connect. They were expecting it. And just from that, it all goes wrong. Oxygen gonna back up, gonna save.
It's difficult. Maybe a world where, I don't even want to say it, right? A 3v5 is possible, but randyySAVAGE getting caught on the way out down to 2 HP, you can't afford to risk it, especially with the way that their economy sitting shaky. 2 HP enough, though. 2 more than he needed to take down JonahP.
Yeah.
Went on the hunt. Nobody else really.
Enough. And it was a time for everybody else to come up on
No
top and
way.
get that support. But yeah, these are the things that kind of happen. randyySAVAGE goes down. Verno, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, Verno gets one back. Scuba here. Still fighting for the site. Not giving it up just yet. 47 HP, but he's completely flashed. Verno bails him out and backs away with 5 HP. Oxygen, a player ahead here. In a round where JonahP got a kill that he had no reason to get there.
Player standing.
Good rolling thunder, but we get
come
one right
on.
back in response. JonahP trying to fight his way back into this round. Making
Though, but randyySAVAGE gonna take that early contact. Oh yeah, already knows a couple of the players going from garage. This is the same thing that they've done before. The Hunter's Fury trying to answer. No way, it's a blessing. Verno gets 2.
That's exact. I think they're realizing though that the defense of Oxygen are running them down out towards A, and Net the catch-all. Does anything slip through the wires? Yes, pwny will. Net gets absolutely nothing. Now JonahP gonna try and pick that one up as the catch-all still in the spawn.
Spike
And because
planted.
of that, they need to hunt for these kills to make things even.
One down.
Oh, but not expecting randyySAVAGE to be holding this. Tex goes down 5v3. JonahP though trying to answer, does it? Gets 2.
And pwny gets stunned. valyn just in the perfect spot to make this play work. JonahP gonna try his hand at one more fight. randyySAVAGE finds a kill onto Trent, and if there's anybody to clutch it out, that would have been your player. Now valyn here stuck on the site. Smoke goes out, but it doesn't pop in time.
Again.
As the Omens have to do it once more. 1v1. The spike is planted. A tap from Scuba. Smoke will get pwny off the angle for
30
now.
seconds left.
Got himself a shorty. Couple of players just on the other side. He doesn't quite deal with the first, but he still gets his one. Trent won't be available here. look to hold on to this site. Tex can go to the back lines. He's back-to-back with the wrong team. It's Verno to do it again. 2 kills. The way of the Sova. And that spike needs to get planted. It's valyn to deal with him. It's valyn to plant. But 3 players still alive, and Aftershock can get some damage. Net is going to have everything to do. And the spike, it goes down early. It does not get planted. And Oxygen.
Obviously, not ideal for this attacking team. Would like to have this jet, at least for the entry, to make things easier. Oh, valyn though, waiting all the way on top. This time around, it's not going to get the duel. Scuba gets the best of him.
Yeah, this is the raid boss as well. valyn for the guard. He's been doing a lot for this team in this round. Won't do much. Flash goes out. Recon Bolt reveals a few players, but that spam not quite good enough. So full retake is where we land as Net plays the long con, but he's going to be met by an alarm bot. And how about Verno? Verno's not a part of this play here on this A site. There's only 3 attackers in the close vicinity. So we'll have ourselves a 4v3, but the clock continues to tick in the guard. They have to pull the trigger. They have to start making a play here. Scuba on 10 HP. Somebody has to move. Something's got to give. Somebody's got to do something. Mitch and randyySAVAGE toe-to-toe, hand-in-hand as Net gets one. It doesn't seem like it matters. A shorty up close and personal. Mitch making this one personal as he tosses out the Rolling Thunder to JonahP, and our heartthrob, unfortunately, shot through the heart in this round. And Oxygen.
The time, once again, slowly running out for the guard. This is what they've been doing before, but now we're expecting pwny to be in this position. Everybody looking at him, and it doesn't matter. Tex goes down.
Wow.
pwny gets his one, and he's going to back up.
That is awful. A fault line also. If you wanted to try and run pwny down, you couldn't. You could not because of Mitch's fault line. Meanwhile, Net, the catch-all for the squad, equalizes. randyySAVAGE
Turret down. Swarm grenade.
has a chance. Swing things back in favor. Scuba rotates his way back over to the site as well. The C site heavily defended now with all 4 people on this side of the map for Oxygen Esports. randyySAVAGE holds the smoke, a push out from long, and randyySAVAGE is going to look to deal with it as Scuba finds one of his own. 10 seconds left on the clock. A tap onto the spike in a 1v2. 7 seconds left, and Verno's done it! The eBay clutch and Oxygen take us to map 3!
Control. JonahP on the other side of the smoke.
Uh-oh. pwny in a bad spot. Right-clicks that paint shells, and it does force the players back. Meanwhile, while all that was happening, Scuba gets caught. Verno to try and duel his way back into this one. Net will find another, and it's all up to Verno, and he drops 30 in map number 2. I don't think the stretch gets started right here. Only good for 1 on the round as the guard will take the pistol.
Pistol round.
Yeah, and Oxygen here in this next one. Just looking to overwhelm. Vulnerable. More snake bites go out. More rounds get fired. A couple of right clicks, so, and Mitch got the first frag for himself and his team. valyn gonna try and help his teammate out. And a lot of util expended. The spike is on the site, but it seems like they want to leave this one behind. They've all made it out, Dryad.
A little bit of damage taken, but everybody running away, though the Killjoy's alive, so the utility gets to get activated. Doesn't affect this plan too much, though. There's a chance.
Really like that play. I don't like Verno getting caught like that. That stings quite a bit. But instead of forcing that plant onto the C site, they take their leave. Because of that, they're awarded the plants on the opposite players up top, where they quickly take the space out towards A. But we were also seeing on the inverse teams take that space right back, and Net thought he was being cheeky. randyySAVAGE sprays him down through the box, and no more killjoy for the guard. Oh!
They push forward because of it. And pwny's ready for it on the other side. Good for 3. And I mentioned it, you really want to see pwny stepping it up for this round. He does just that, leaving Trent alone on the side of the guard.
And after, 3 rounds now, pwny, Mitch, Verno, kind of, very close to their ultimates. Mitch getting that plant there means only 1 ult orb away from having that Rolling Thunder online and quite possibly securing one of the most difficult rounds we're going to see early in this one, as the guard are just around the corner from their full buy. And every round, right? Rounds like this are what matter the most on Pearl. They're also what matter the most on Haven. not giving up rounds like this for free. Not just walking in willy-nilly because you know that they've got pistols or they only have one rifle. That one rifle is right here for Tex. And it's been dispatched of. Verno can make sure that pwny will find another. Make it two. valyn push.
Out that lockdown, so no space could be given for the guard. The showstopper though also doesn't connect.
Oh. A beautiful paranoia. Hunter sure here to follow it up. Unfortunately, randyySAVAGE caught in the crossfire, but I think he's happy to pay that 2-for-1 tax as Verno collects 2 for himself. pwny locking it down for the rest. Now Net and Trent, not long for this world. The spike planted in a pretty awful spot. I think they've realized that with 400 credit in esports here on the A side. They don't have the best weapons to do it, but Trent and valyn might be able to put up a fight for the team. Net, however, there's no fight left.
And players behind. Scuba waiting for them, waiting for Tex.
Cover going out.
There's one more, is gonna be Trent on the other side. Doesn't get spotted right away, but
Rat.
I'm playing around it. Playing inside of the dark cover as well, and yes, Scuba gets that second one. He's being so aware
Enemy remaining.
of the plans that the guard had on this map.
Kill confirmed.
I was just about to commend them for playing in positions to where they can't lose anything on the way out. They don't die to Trent's rifle. They just about walk out of that round unscathed, but valyn took one with him. But a 5th round picked up for Oxygen Academy. And I don't know how many people had this one in their bingo card. We go this deep. pwny and Verno still doing it.
Or ultimates now available for this side of the guard, but a defense that hasn't been able to find an answer. It is the same kind of strategy that the guard has, different versions of this defense, different strategies, but I think it is the first time where they really struggle for it. Caught unexpected in so many scenarios.
Yeah.
Hoping to change things around, and Tex is gonna do just that, at least for the first kill. Verno no longer here.
Reckoning gonna slow things down for just a second. He saw Oxygen Esports want to push aggressively, but they'll think twice as pwny plays that close jump up, and that angle has usually been good for the attacking side. Not this time around. As Oxygen worked their way back out towards C, using that revolving door through mound. The lockdown will buy a bit of space, buy a bit of time. Yet to get that spike planted. 4 still alive for the guard here in the retake.
.3v4, valyn low in HP and completely isolated on the other side, but it seems like the timing is right. Rolling Thunder to push forward. Mitch, no way he's gonna do it. Good for 2. And just like that, things are even.
Player standing.
valyn backed away from it for just a second. Now Scuba left. In a 1v2.
They have
Clock
to
continues
know.
to tick. They have to know. They'll try and clear the angle. valyn can't do it. They're back to the C site.
Yeah, you gotta give that space thanks to the lockdown from Net. Gives them that and tries to funnel all the players in the same area. 3v4 though. This is the chance for the guard.
Wow. I mean, valyn has just been spraying. He hasn't even been touched. valyn goes untouched that entire time. Scuba trying to match those same efforts, but he's blind. And one of them being unsuspected. About to turn the tides. Yep, there it is. Backstab onto Verno. He's already gone. pwny gonna try and battle back for a couple. Here's a drop down from Net. Not so silent this time around, but it is valyn to take him down. Scuba will play inside his smoke. They seem like they know, but they weren't sure until they confirm it. They push through. They drop the body. And Mitch now the last one standing. Too many targets to worry about, and one of which is just sticking that defuse. So the guard have done it. They expect maybe somebody on the inside. Is this reckoning? I mean, working kind of like a lockdown. You can't run through it, or else you're just gonna eat the entirety of it as it works its way through the site. Mitch will collect 1 kill. Crosses in Esports so far. Cove goes out and allow for the cross. We'll see what valyn can find on the back end as he's got himself a Spectre. Verno low. Spray comes through. randyySAVAGE trying to find something. Verno dealt with. Odin finally gets one, but bit. Doesn't get exactly what they were hoping for as they back away to play the C site. Seeker's dealt with, so is Trent. The snake bite at the feet, though, is JonahP. Battles back for one more, make it 2, but Scuba matches. And he tries to back away as he's got some help here on the site. Verno
Spots 1.
sweeps on through, and yeah, they've got some extra information. Unfortunately, the one here on the site is the one with the spike, and there's not a lot of hope here for valyn Sneak his way out. No way. Splinter Cell through some. He gets tagged through the smoke. He does all that just to get tagged through the smoke. Oh, no.
It's all right.
Pretty worst case scenario. Is it all right? There's 15 seconds.
But look, for valyn
10
on this
seconds
round
left.
in every way possible, just running it down. Should be getting the spike planted in time.
Wow. I mean, it's coming down to literally milliseconds, and he had just enough. I believe 0.2 on the clock. Recon bolt out. Net trying to fight onto the site. Scuba, 3 kills on the round. Verno trying to make it to full house if he can get one himself. Otherwise, it'll just be more of a kind. No Scuba dealt with, and there it is. The full house. 3 for Scuba, 2 for Verno. The round to Oxygen.
Just a little unlucky for...
And
There's
awkwardly
still
enough,
time.
that dragon barks. Flash, good spam. JonahP gets one. One might not be enough as the last one standing. He's still fighting. 2 for himself. 45 seconds on the clock. Fortunately, no spike, though, and an aftershock that puts him in an awkward situation. And doesn't get a whole lot better. Down 30 HP. With a bit of utility. 2 rounds left in the magazine. This kill onto randyySAVAGE has to be perfect. So with
I've been waiting for this opportunity, but as well the reckoning that you mentioned. Trying to make it a little bit more difficult. Heavy ultimate round between the two, but the guard with the advantage. Heavy advantage into it.
Trent tried to stay as long as he possibly could. Here comes that late lurk, though. We saw it from Oxygen. Now...
And this could go so wrong, especially with an operator holding on the other side, and is gonna do just that. Pwny goes down on the other side. Fighting a war, and valyn is gonna win it. randyySAVAGE as well. Not gonna be alive.
randyySAVAGE fighting a world war of his own. Everybody sent that way, and Texas...
I know Swarmer now ready for it.
No.
An operator up close.
No way! Tex strips away the showstopper. Verno able to battle back for the first. valyn will find another onto randyySAVAGE. He takes lots of damage at the start of the round, but he gets healed up, and now he continues to fight forward. Rolling Thunder comes through, affects 2 all the way through the A site. As Scuba will find another, stuck inside his own poison orb. Trent goes down. valyn continues to fight, but so do Oxygen, as it's all up to JonahP, but Verno says no. And Oxygen, they go again.
No chance as long as Verno's alive.
Stall long enough. Can they make this one scary enough? Doesn't seem like it for now. Hunter Shiryu can try and deal with the lockdown. Did he try to invest it onto some of the players? No, instead. Yes, he does, actually. Everybody away from the lockdown. He goes hunting for players, but he gets absolutely nothing. With Scuba gone. Oxygen down to their final 4. randyySAVAGE, long range with the judge, doesn't have the same effect as the operators. Pwny's gonna be next up with one of his own. Meanwhile, the linchpin, the long lurk, and the long play from JonahP. Do they ever sniff this one out? First, they have to try and fish out Trent. The Viper's been dealt with, no snakes today. Now JonahP and Net try and hold on. In a 3v2, Net will find the first. Health bars are starting to get low. Flashed up and taken down our Oxygen. It's JonahP.